Our first stop was to the city of Mandalay, to the Mahamuni Temple, where a Buddha is there that's been here since 1789 and weighs 4 tons worth of gold. First, we had to get an overview of the outside of the temple with the drone, and then we're going to go inside. Lots of worshipers, lots of people coming to pray to this magnificent golden Buddha. Wow. Covered in jewels. I was able to climb up the side in an area where most people would never get to go to, but I was given permission again, and I got to see them applying the gold leaf to the Buddha.
And the interesting thing, he's actually getting larger, fatter, because they're applying gold leaf to him non-stop. It is really something to behold.
When we were there was an initiation ceremony going on of young boys being introduced to the Buddhist religion. And this is them right here and their families. Next stop, King Galore Workshop, where they make gold leaf. We got to see the entire process, and of course, I got to pound the gold leaf out right along with the workers.
So it's hot because they've been beating on it, and there are many, many layers of paper here with gold between it, and it smashes it out and makes a leaf out of it. Take 1 ounce of 24 karat gold, put it through a machine, and make a ribbon, and they can get 15 feet of this ribbon. Then they take the ribbon and they lay small pieces between the paper, and then they begin to pound it, which spreads it out so they have gold leaf. So they start with this, they beat it for a half hour.
Yeah.
It gets to this size.
Yeah.
They break it up into 6 parts, and they put it back on the paper again and continue to spread it and beat it so it spreads even more. So from the start of here to there, split 6 times right there, 5 hours of beating. Now they've got nanometer thin. You can see how thin this is. It just moves in the air. Got this right here to the nanometer. Then they take this little bone tool and cut it up into little packets, this size or the larger size right here, 100 pieces, and this is $50 US.
$70 US this one.
Put these little pieces of gold leaf all over the Buddha, and you saw that happening. So at the end of the day, 1 ounce gets 720 pieces of gold leaf.
And the final step is packaging. So they cut it up, put it on little pieces of paper, and then they package it all up. Here, she's packaging up 100 at a time. But before that happens, they lay the gold leaf out, and watch how carefully she does this. She actually will find a little corner that is not complete, and she saves a little piece from the side. She brings it over there and kind of marries it together, smashes it together, and then trims off the edges. And those edges now will be repairs for the next piece. It's such an art to what they're doing here. Of course, this is the best part because they're in an air-conditioned room. Everywhere else, it's sweltering hot. This is the job I would want if I had the opportunity. But I don't know, I think I'll keep my day job.
Next stop, the original palace for the king of Burma. Now imagine this is all made out of wood and teak and ornately carved, and it used to be covered with gold leaf and jewels. Later on, it was converted into a monastery, and that's what it is today. When we step inside, you'll see the Buddha, the wood carvings. It's quite an elaborate structure. Despite the age, it's still in excellent condition. And as we left the palace, out on the corner was a man doing this artwork. We sat and watched him for just a few minutes, and we couldn't believe what he was doing. So we watched him do an entire painting, and I fast-forwarded. It only takes about a minute for him to do this. It was staggering the speed, accuracy, and beauty in which he created this piece of artwork. And on top of that, he was selling them for $1 a piece. It's hard to believe. He basically took an ink, put it on there, and it was very wet. And he moved the paint around with a razor blade to create elaborate drawings. Watch when he does the dock right there. And in seconds, he's created a dock with the posts, and it's done. Next, a little pagoda, a little building, fill in a couple bushes, and it's done. I could not believe how quickly and beautifully he was doing this. Everyone was just marveling at his talent. Now remember, just a few minutes ago, probably less than a minute ago, he had a white piece of paper, and there it is, complete. Next stop, the largest book in the world. These are Buddhist tablets. Each tablet is in one of these little pagodas. So the reason it's the biggest book in the world, it's about 700 pages long, is because each page is on a granite tablet approximately 2 to 3 inches thick. When you stack them all up on top of each other, it's definitely the thickest and biggest book in the world. Now, I couldn't help but think as I looked at all this, wow, they've complicated this quite a bit in terms of what everyone has to remember to be a good Buddhist, if you will, right? So here was my thought.
At the beginning, by orally,
I'm thinking God
later
was a
people
lean
write it
thinker.
down.
2 stone tablets to Moses.
Yeah.
Last stop was Mandalay Hill. High atop, overlooking the city, is this beautiful observation area where you can get a fantastic view as the sun sets. And we went up there, and in the evening we drank a glass of wine and listened to this band as they sang the song, I'm on top of the world. And indeed, that's exactly the way we felt. We had another fantastic day with Oats.